Hello everybody. This is the first creative world. Oh, you shouldn't be able to see that. This is the first creative world upload. I don't need to fix that. Okay. So the first step, this is about exteriors. If you're looking to build an exterior of your house, this is the right video. So, first thing, if you watch my Let's Play, you would know this. To start with a nice foundation, like a sketch of what your build's gonna look like. So I'm gonna build this, so that's gonna be 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this wall's 7 blocks. And then we get 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5 blocks. 1, 2, how many is that? 3, 4, 5. And then let's extend that out and then extend this out. Okay, so that's the outline of the build. And then maybe we'll have a little bridge over part right here. This will be the door. And then we'll have another part of the build right here. So that would be 1, 2. Let's also outline where the posts will be so we get a good sense of measurement. Maybe it'll be like this. And, so yeah. So another post will be right there. Where? Okay, so that's gonna be there. Why don't we extend this out by 1 block so it's a little bit evener. Let's expand this out. I'm sorry that I'm not showing you the measurements for this thing. It's hard to, when I'm building, bring that out. And then let's expand this out 1 more block. See, this is another thing about the foundation. Like, you wouldn't want to do this with just a regular building because you have to be constantly breaking down the walls and it could get annoying. So, that's 3 blocks. It's only 2 blocks, but that's fine. So this is our outline. And this part right here is going to be a sort of like a bridge. So yeah, let's build this. I'll come back to you once all of these are at the correct height. Okay, so I have the walls in place. This is only the first floor. You see how there's no windows and it's pretty barren. That's because this is the base floor. This is the foundation of the whole thing. So I'm going to extend these all 1 block higher, and I'll be right back. Okay. So, I have this done. Now, we're going to take a stair. I'm basing, my palette is going to be, let's say, yeah, let's go with spruce, because spruce is a nice block, and then we'll have maybe an oak ceiling. Let's get rid of all of these, and then let's go to slabs. So this part will sort of be like a slim place where you can walk through. Do this, and this, and this. So I'm extending every single pillar in all directions that it can. I'm putting stairs, and you'll see why in a second. Let's just bring these out. Make these more. These left. So, another thing is, see how it goes diagonal? That adds a little bit of detail that is much needed. And everything doesn't need to be blocky in this game. Okay. So let's build these pillars. So each one of these now is going to have a pillar on top. Let me see. That one doesn't need a pillar. If you want to build this exact building, you can follow along. I mean, it should be pretty basic. This is 4 blocks tall. I can give you the shape right now. If you want to look at it, you can take a screenshot. You can pause the video when I was at that time. Right here. You can pause now. Okay? So let's build all these up. I'll be back when I have all the pillars built up, and I'll show you how to build them. Okay, so then now we're going to have this and this, this and this, and this and this, and this and this. By the way, this is my first time building this exact build, so you can see that as I'm improvising. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I'll bring the pillar up right here. So we'll have them. No, maybe I'll leave that open. So I'm constantly making changes to my build because that's how you make it lively. You don't want to just copy something because then it looks like you can copy it, but I would recommend trying to put your own imagination into it. Makes the builds look better. And sometimes also like mistakes, if you ever make a mistake, like something's inconsistent, which I could see that I already made it inconsistent, it can also benefit your build just by having inconsistency. Like some people like to have just consistency all the time, and you can make builds look really good with that. Like also inconsistency, it really helps as well. So let's bring these out. So these are sort of like supporting structures. Let's place that, maybe that, so it's like sort of like curving out. So it looks like, gives the illusion that it's being supported, even though you don't really have to support things in Minecraft. Let's see here. Let's make this part the actual support part. Yeah, I can make that curve. Or I'll just do this. This part will just be the normal part again. And then it'll go like that, and then that, and yeah, boom. Let's bring these up like this. By the way, guys, if you want to check out my Let's Play, the link will be in the description. I would really like it if you started to watch it, because we're gonna have some cool stuff on there. This is gonna be that, and I will be going over some of these tricks in the Let's Play. So if you want to get them nailed into your mind, this is a good way. It also helps support me. I mean, I don't need to be supported, but you know, it's good anyway. So these are almost done. Maybe we'll have like sort of like a hallway there as well. This pillar, I don't like it, so let's just extend this one higher. Okay, so now we have this. Let's move these up. So let's do this, and this, and this, and this, and then this. So now we are going around with stairs. Let's go around with stairs and add one upside down and one like that, so it indents into the wall. Because we're going to put windows into there, and windows will add depth, especially when there are stairs. Let's put those in. Wait just 1 second. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, that's the part. There. Yeah, we'll make windows right here, like a double window. See, it's not consistent, and that can add some nice variety throughout your entire build. Let's add these in. Let's add these in, and let's just add these in. So that's pretty much it for the windows. This is gonna be a pretty big build. Let's see here. So now I'm just gonna get a spruce block because yeah, I need it. While we're there, we get a spruce trapdoor and the spruce door. So now we're gonna extend each one of these higher. I'll be right back once I got it all higher. Okay, so I finished the top. I also had a little bit of stuff, like I made this sort of like a bridge so you can enter this building. Maybe this will be like two separate houses, but it'll be like family. Like this would be you, and your family, and then you would have like your cousins living here, or other way around, or however you want to do it. This is your world. You get to do whatever you want with it. Okay. So now let's move on to the roof. So I'm thinking a oak roof, but maybe dark oak or birch, actually. How about dark prismarine? Yeah, let's go with dark prismarine. I've never built a roof with dark prismarine before. Hope it turns out. Let's go with something more generic. Oh. What do you think I should use? Maybe jungle? Could use prismarine. Okay, I'm gonna use dark prismarine. Okay, so this is gonna be a bell top. Like if you saw the survival let's play, it's gonna be that kind of style. But it's gonna be a little bit different because it's hard to make a roof's exact same with the different shape building. So let's add that. What if I made a different kind of roofs? Like this one would be dark prismarine and that would be a different. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna make that one purple. Purple and dark prismarine are sort of like the two blocks where you wouldn't think to use them as a roof block, but when you use them, they're actually pretty good. I've never used either of them, but I have a good feeling it's gonna be pretty good. So let's stand this. I don't know if you guys want to see this. I mean, like, sometimes they keep cutting in and out. Let me just actually, because you probably don't want to see it, I'm just gonna do this part of the roof. I'll be back. Okay, so I finished this. I really like the dark prismarine. It just sort of curves up. One thing I will do is I will do this. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. That looks weird. I feel like I'm missing something. Whatever. I know this is off center, but that's not what I was thinking. Okay. So that's complete. I kind of want it to go right there like that. And just kind of go like that, but maybe not like that. Yeah. What if I had the roof like this? See, sometimes you just gotta experiment. It's not like once you delete the block, you never get to use, like, there's nothing to lose, except for maybe time when you're experimenting. I don't really like that. Delete this. Yeah, let's do this. What did I just place? That. Okay. And I did that. Yeah. So let's do this. Bring this out. And that is not what I was looking for. Oh well. Maybe I will. Yeah, I'm gonna have that purple. Let's get purple. Okay, I think that should look a little better. Yeah. Just need to clean this up a little bit. Shh. Christian, just. So yeah, let's do that. That looks okay. Yeah, my brother's annoying. He's just always talking in the background. I wish he could just not talk. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I can add an upside down stair there, and I'll make it sort of look like, yeah. So that looks a lot better, and now it's an odd number. The thing is, I pulled this out, one block, so it was even. No, it made it odd, but it's even. It's confusing. Let's put that. Okay. So that's alright. That's good. Maybe I'll add another window right here. Just okay. Like that. Okay, now to work on the purple roof. It's similar steps. I can cut back to you guys. If you guys think I should stop like cutting in and out, like you can leave a comment. It's just because I'm trying to cut out things that you wouldn't find interesting. Like some of the grindy things, such as placing in the purple. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So the purple is a very strange block. I kind of like it. It's kind of hard to get in survival mode, so if you're building this in survival, I'm sorry for using purple for copying it, because it's kind of an annoying block to get. You have to go all the way to the end dimension just to get like a single block of purple. But yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll sort of ease that in, so it'll be like that. That looks okay. That's kind of strange with that, but you know. So maybe we'll push this further into that. So we'll have like sort of that. Sort of, you know, bring this back further one block. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so I'm sorry I'm not giving that many tricks. I know it's gonna be named tips and tricks for exterior. This is the exterior of the build. I'm not gonna do the interior of this build in this episode because in a couple of weeks I'll release the interior video. Because it's a lot to do to add the interior and exterior. So yeah, that's gonna bring that out, and then how does that work? I guess I'll just do this, and then have this like that. Okay, that worked out. A lot of things in this game, like after a little bit of experimenting, sometimes it could be 1 second. Will work out in the end. All the builds do, unless you know, like there's some builds that never work out. I've had a lot of those, but more builds that did work out. That's the point. Okay, I'm going to skip to when I have the entire roof done. Okay, placing the last few blocks of the purple roof. The purple roof. I probably get annoyed when I say the. It's kind of a habit. Let's place that in. So you see how it's not exactly the same. So then it kind of adds the illusion that they're two separate roofs. Let's make these blocks and then extend that out. Yeah. So now it looks like they're different roofs but are connected. Yeah, I don't really like this right here. Make these blocks. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so we have this. This is the shell of the building. It's pretty much, I would say, 50% complete. Let's put in the doors. See how the atmosphere of sort of the darkness and the tone. I'm gonna fill in the floors real quick. Okay, and these conclude the last. Look at the room in here. Like, this is something that I'm gonna go over in later episodes, but the amount of space that we have is, like, amazing. We can do so many different things with this. And I'm really excited to create the next video for you guys about all of this. I can actually tear down this wall, make it like this. Because this is going to be really cool to have an audience while I build. And to build an interior for a really cool build. So let's block this up. I would say one of the problems with this build is like it's so there's not many problems with this. It's just this right here, like, that's supposed to be a window, and it's too low, but, you know, can't have everything going the way that you planned, and that's kind of the whole philosophy around building freely. You don't have to have an exact plan of what you're going to build. It's good to have a plan. Don't get me wrong. It's good to have a plan. It's just, you don't have to have the most elaborate plan. Like, oh, there's going to be 3 blocks by 5 blocks by, and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's good to build a foundation to see that kind of stuff. But, you know, you don't have to, like, stress over that kind of stuff. So, okay, so we're pretty much done with the amount of interior that I'm going to do this episode. Now it's time for actually building the exterior. So let's kind of make it so there's this cobblestone path that goes all the way back here and sort of just surrounds this area, like over here. And that's how maybe they're going from their shops or where they work, like maybe in a factory, or how they're getting to the city, to the well. I might make a well. How they're... Wait, let me just make the floor grass real quick. And boom, with the power of magic, you get the final result of having grass. Grass is an amazing block. Like, too bad I'm in a desert, but, you know, like, you get what you get, and don't get upset. So this would maybe connect to a road. This part would maybe go to like a park or wherever. This part would be connecting to a road, which I'm not going to build the road. It's just you can sort of, in your village, if you're building a village, you can choose where your road will be. So next up is texturing. So this is pretty good. I like how the texture is up here, but down here needs a lot of texture working. So sort of sprinkle in some andesite, and I'll go around sprinkling in andesite and stone to the entire piece of cobblestone. So see you then. So as I'm going around with stone, I just want to mention one thing. We're going to be adding vegetation to the build as well. So just try to clear out a little bit of land to add the vegetation. I might also build a custom tree for you guys. I'm not very good at custom trees. If you want to see a video about custom trees, maybe I can make it later on. But once I learn how to make one, because I'm kind of bad at it. Also, another thing I want to mention is how the gradient is. It's not just random sparkles of stone and andesite. It's like gradient from the ground, because maybe the stone is actually compressed cobblestone, and the cobblestone over time, because the whole weight of the build is compressing the stone and andesite. That's just a little thing for you guys. Also, down here has a very damp atmospheric vibe. What is that? So maybe I'll mix in some mossy cobblestone, but only to these walls and to the floor. Let me just mossy cobblestone. And I also, like, you haven't seen me use stone brick, but stone brick is also a very good block, and I will tend to use it in my future builds as well, because I love the block. It's just this is not correct build. See, now it's much damper, and like maybe I'll have some waterlogged stairs down here, so to add an even damper feel. Yeah, like this. Maybe I'll have a triple stair right here. Not a triple stair, you know. So yeah, that kind of makes it look good. Let's add some lanterns and some doors, like these two, and some vegetation. So leaves, spruce, because we're using spruce. And we'll add some vegetation to the build. So I'm going to go around the house, just randomly placing leaf blocks. And just placing the doors. Boom, I can go in and out. Oh yeah, there's a feature in Minecraft where you can open and close doors. That's just another exterior tip. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can open and close the doors. They're not just fake doors. There's not many games with real working doors. I'm just kidding. There's a lot of games. I can name 2 games. Minecraft and Terraria, because they're pretty simple. Oh yeah, so by the way, I might only upload Minecraft, but maybe every once in a while I'll upload this other game called Foundation. It's a pretty good game. I love the game. It's sort of like Minecraft, just not really. Oh yeah, and if you don't know, I'm adding leaves to the the bottom of the windows because it adds a little bit of sort of vegetation, extra vegetation. Let's make this like that. Okay. And now, you know how windows have like shutters? I'm adding that to the build. So then it can be like, oh man, I don't want those people to see me, and you can just close the shutters outside. Because maybe there's like police officers looking for you. And maybe they don't have the same shutters, so someone can have theirs like that. Maybe this guy also does because he's like, oh, I like that idea. Like he'll also have some on the side, just in case he wants to double up on shutters. This guy will have it like this, and then this guy will have it like this. Maybe these would be individual bedrooms, or they prefer their shutters different ways. And yeah, that's pretty much. Maybe I'll add some hay, and add some hay right here. Maybe I'll add some terraforming. Oh yeah, maybe I'll add a well. So this would be like this. So that's sort of like a well, like, oh, I want some water. Then you'd have your well, you'd lower in a bucket, which I don't know how to make a bucket, like that. Maybe we'll have just more land patches that are sticking out. This isn't really a terraforming episode, so I'm not going to show you how to add terraforming, but I'm just adding some variation to the land, you know? Let's do this. Maybe that would be that. Let's add some of these. And why don't we, like, I'm not going to build a custom tree. I'm just not in a mood to build a custom tree. I'll just do this. Maybe I'll add, okay, maybe I'll add another one right here. Oh yeah, and bone meal the ground so it's all flowery and beautiful, and I mean, beautiful as you can get in the middle of a desert. So maybe this would be like a cool little house. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Evabub, the builder. And peace out.